we're going to look at how to credit an invoice. Sometimes credits have to be done due to certain reasons, like maybe the customer was billed too much, maybe too many days, maybe the quoted amount wasn't correct. Maybe we're trying to do something customer service related, as in give them a day or two because of rain days or something along those lines. Sometimes credits have to be done, they're unavoidable. We do want to try not to do them all the time, but sometimes these things have to be done. In an instance where we have to do the credit, you just want to go from the main page, go to product support, rental, and then go to the rental counter. And in this case, I know that the contract number is 00074. It is an older contract. It's one that's already closed out. So we have to click the include history box. So type that in, click go, and we will see that this contract pops up. Sometimes it'll say rental, sometimes it'll say held. If it says held, change it to rental, and then click the customer tab, and then we will have to go and reactivate this contract because it was closed out. So now it's open again to where we can make changes to it. So once we are at that point, we want to go to the details, and I've already done some work to it, but let's start over. So what you would have to do here is click this link here. Click here to add rental contract details. Sometimes that's used to add a piece of equipment. Maybe it's a skid steer grapple, or it's something that you just want to add to the contract. In this case, this is where we would go to add a line to credit off what has already been billed to the customer. So click this link here, and now it's going to ask you for a stock number. Go back and use the same stock number that you used for the contract. Let's make that correction. So make sure that stock number matches the one up here. Put your quantity as -1 because we have to do something to offset this amount over here. Put your duration at a day or whatever it was that you used. You want to keep these things consistent with what was on the contract. So take the amount that is now matches this. So if we're wanting to credit off an entire day, make sure that these two amounts match. So now that we have that in there, click save, and now you'll notice that we've got one line for what they were charged and one for where the credit was done. So once we click save, we notice that I still don't have an invoicing tab here. So we need to go to held, or rental rather. Let's save that. Let's make sure that okay, there is no reactivate button. But now we see that there's an invoicing tab. So click on this invoicing tab here. Let's make sure that this date here is the same as today's date. Don't worry about the date where it was, don't worry about the date where it was originally put on contract, which might have been May the 12th. But for these purposes, let's leave this as today. Click save. And very important to do this, click preview. Let's make sure it's that it looks right. So we can see that they were billed for a day. Close that. And let's create invoice. And once everything looks okay, just click print and email. And now you can send this to the customer. And a credit is done.